see you finish this up here. Bangkok's governor told the Post, the Bangkok Post, that air pollution and traffic woes will gradually ease over the next few years after the construction of city train lines is completed and more electric trains enter service. Bangkok's governor told the Post that air pollution and traffic woes will gradually ease over the next few years after the construction of city train lines is completed and more electric trains enter service. Okay.
Bangkok's governor told the Post that air pollution and traffic woes will gradually ease over the next few years after the construction of city train lines is completed and more electric trains enter service.
Right, very good. And traffic woes. Traffic woes will gradually ease over the next few years after the construction of city train lines is complete and more electric trains enter service. Okay, go ahead.
Bangkok's governor.
Okay.
Bangkok's governor told the Post that air pollution and traffic woes will gradually ease over the next few years after the construction of city train lines is completed and more electric trains enter service.
Right, very good. And more electric trains enter service. Enter service. Okay. Okay, so go ahead.
Bangkok governor told the Post that air pollution and traffic woes will gradually ease over the next few years after the construction of city train line is completed and more electric trains enter service.
Right, very good. Enter service. Traffic woes. Woes. Okay, go ahead.
Bangkok's governor told the Post that air pollution and traffic woes will gradually ease over the next few years after the construction of city train line is completed and more electric trains enter service.
Whoa, very good. Service, very good. These sound excellent. Didn't you say service? No, service. Wow, good. Okay, sir.
Bangkok's governor showed us Post that air pollution and traffic woes will gradually ease over the next few years after the construction of city train line is complete and more electric trains enter service.
Right, and more electric trains enter service.
Enter service.
Told the Post that air pollution and traffic woes will gradually ease over the next few years. Okay.
Bangkok governor told the Post that air pollution and traffic woes will gradually ease over the next few years after the construction of city train lines is completed and more electric train enter service.
Very good. Service. service. More electric trains enter service. Traffic woes. Construction of city train lines is completed. Okay.
Bangkok's governor told the Post that air pollution and traffic woes will gradually ease over the next few years after the construction of city train lines is completed and more electric trains enter service.
Right. Very good. First of all, there's one word up there that I misspelled. Which word is it? One word up there is misspelled. Which word is it?
Governor.
Ah, the hero and the heroine. Right, governor. Governor, just trying to see if everybody's awake. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Go ahead.
Okay, so the Bangkok governor, the official in charge of the city, the governor, told the newspaper, the Bangkok Post, that air pollution, the air is not clean. From the emissions from the cars, the buses, the trucks, is piling up in the air and creating pollution. The air is not clear. Problem. And traffic woes. It's an expression. It's a feeling of sadness, not happy, woes. You go out and you sit on the street, and as far as you can see, the cars are lined up. Sitting. Oh, I should have stayed home. I shouldn't have come out. Oh, woes. Woes. Not happy, sad. Traffic woes. The traffic's making people unhappy because it's backed up to kingdom come. Will gradually ease, slowly ease. Not tomorrow, not next week, but over time, the traffic woes and the air pollution will gradually ease. The problems of air pollution, traffic problems will gradually ease, slowly fade away, maybe. Over the next few years. Is few 3 or is it 33? Don't know. After the construction, the building of city train lines through the city is completed, finished, and more electric trains enter service, start to operate, enter service. Any questions about the words here? Pronunciation, woes, traffic woes, sad feelings about the traffic, it's all backed up. Air pollution, governor, construction, the building of train lines is finished, completed. And more electric trains enter service. That's all. Question?
Traffic, this meaning is mean the same as traffic jam. If I say just only one word, traffic, it mean it's a problem.
Well, air pollution and traffic. You've got to be a little more specific. What's the problem with traffic woes, traffic backups, overcrowding on the highways, and traffic. Well, somebody would say, if you say, well, air pollution and traffic. Well, yeah, but obviously air pollution is a problem, so you probably mean that traffic's a problem. But somebody might say, well, air pollution, yeah, but traffic, well, what's the problem with the traffic? Oh, well, it's all backed up. But most people in Thailand would know traffic is, yeah, there's a problem. But they just said traffic woes. They could have said air pollution and traffic problems, traffic crowding, many different words you could use, but the paper picked woes to be like, oh, all the kinds of problems with traffic. Oh, this is terrible, blah, blah, blah.
And I make a mistake. I thought that it just only is the word for traffic, not for air pollution and traffic.
Oh, it can be air pollution woes.
Both.
It could be, the woes could be any problem. Air pollution woes. You could be sad about the air pollution. I can't breathe, help me. You know, so the woes can be about, the feeling of sadness could be about any problem. Gradually ease over the next few years after the building of construction of city train lines. Any other questions about this?
Traffic light is endless problem in Bangkok.
All right. Traffic woes. That's why I think they use the word woes. Traffic can be a big problem. You go out into a car and all of a sudden it's backed up as far as you can see. Traffic woes.
It's over. It's over.
Ease over the next few years. Traffic woes, what we're going to do with the trains entering service, the new construction of the trains, will mean that the traffic will gradually get better. The situation will improve. The woes, the sadness will gradually ease over the coming years. The woes will go down, down, down to where at the end you're smiling, driving along, Charan Road, no problem, zoom, 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 only car on the road, yeah, right. But they will gradually ease, slowly, slowly improve over the next few years.
Relief. R-E-L-I-E-V-E.
Where do you see that? Oh, you mean, but another word.
Is relief.
Will gradually be relieved. Yeah, the problem will be relieved, it will go away.
When we use will gradually is over, must be together, right? These words. Gradually is over together. When we use in this meaning.
Well, will gradually ease, yeah. That means it could be the traffic will gradually worsen. It will gradually worsen in another meaning. You can gradually ease, but you can also slowly get worse. Boom. Depends on what you're talking about. The problem will gradually worsen. Really? Oh yeah. If you don't do something, traffic, back up. But if you do something, it will gradually ease. Better. Gradually worsen, worse. Gradually ease, better. So gradually can go a lot of different ways. Something will slowly get worse, or something will slowly get better. The rain will gradually fade away. It's raining, don't worry. I called the Weather Bureau. The rain will gradually fade away, slowly. Gone. Any other questions?
For example, before yesterday, he high temperature or he fever, but today morning he get really good.
It's gradually improving. Yeah, it's getting good, but it's gradually improving. Not gradually good, gradually improving, something like that, but not. It is getting better. It is gradually improving, it is getting better, it is gradually improving. But not gradually good. Not exactly right usage.
Bangkok's governor, it could be a mayor, Bangkok's mayor, the same person,
Yeah,
right? It
governor.
means only one person, right? It's not a governor, all governor, more than people.
Oh, no, the governor refers to the first leader. The governor. You can have a government, which is the whole big government, but the governor is one person. Usually an elected official. And he told the Post, the paper, that pollution and traffic will gradually ease. The problems will gradually ease. Any other questions about this?
Teacher,
Yeah.
please explain traffic woes again.
Traffic woes. Okay. You go out, you get in the car, and you drive out onto the highway, and, oh my gosh, I've got to get to the airport in 40 minutes, and the traffic is backed up for miles, for kilometers. I can't see the, whoa, sad is me, traffic woes.
This is traffic jam.
All kinds of traffic problems, usually traffic jams, right? But it's created a situation with a lot of people that they're very reluctant to have to drive. Oh, I don't want to do it, it takes too much time. You know, all kinds of problems connected with the fact there's too much traffic. Whoa, sadness about something. Woe is me, sad is me, woe is me. Something happened, I'm very sad. Yeah, woe is me. Traffic woes. Sadness about the situation. Look at that, it'll take us forever to get to the airport. We'll miss the plane. Oh, sorry. Should have left earlier. Woes. Any other questions?
Can we use and go for economic?
Right. Economic woes.
Go from the
I have no money. My bank account is empty. I've got all kinds of financial whoa,
We can
whoa,
do-
woes. Yeah, you can have financial, traffic, air, pollution, whatever the problem is, it can be a woe.
It's a topic.
Any other questions about it? Okay. What I recommend is, again, as I've mentioned, if you have access to the Bangkok Post or an English newspaper of any kind, to read it with use a dictionary, have a dictionary handy, maybe read it for a half hour or something like that. I'm not saying you got to sit there 8 hours and read. No, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, dictionary if you run across words that you don't understand. But the idea is to get the vocabulary and the meaning of these words that are commonly used in the press and on television and things like that. And if you can watch English language television for a half an hour or an hour, maybe a news show or an entertainment show or a movie or something like that, just to hear it and get the idea of the words and the meaning of the words and how they're used in different situations. The newspaper is one good way, and that helps a lot with the vocabulary. Words that you don't really hear every day, like gloss or halcyon, accolades, words like that are fairly common. You don't hear them every day, but Bangkok loses its gloss. One word. And if you don't know what it means, well, what does that mean? What gloss? So I think that's what I would recommend as a helpful thing, maybe 45 minutes a day, no big deal. Have a cup of coffee or tea or something and read the paper and just go over and see sometimes just look at the headlines. Doubts mount over Biden's bid. Doubts mount over Biden's bid. What's that all about? Well, for troops, Trump's Turnberry Hotel beats a tent. Stuff like that. You look at it and say, well, what does that mean? Doubts about over Biden's bid. Joe Biden is running for the Democratic nomination as President of the United States. And now people are starting to wonder, will he make it? Doubts, not sure about Biden's bid to be president. Stuff like that. If you're not sure what bid means, look it up. Attempt, a bid, making an effort to do something. For troops, obviously military troops, Trump's Turnberry Hotel in Florida, I think it's in Florida, beats a tent. So the military are living at Trump's hotel, and they're paying the rent to Trump's hotel. Whoa, is that fair? He's president, Army in his hotel. Yikes, what's that all about? So, there's a lot of things that you can pick up in a very short time. Have a cup of coffee, tea, sit back, relax. Be comfortable. Comfortable. Maybe.
Yes, maybe seriously.
Right. And pick up some extra vocabulary at a very low cost. Okay. Okay, we'll pick up some new vocabulary here and some pronunciations. Okay, here's some words we can take a look at. Rule.
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 Criticize.
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 Assert.
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 Realm.
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 Success.
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 What is rule? Rule. Many different meanings.
Yeah.
Rule. We have certain rules in the class. The king rules the country. He is the ruler. rules, please follow them. A rule is a guide, in a way, that must be, that will be enforced. Something that must be done. In other words, please be on time for class. That is rule number 1. Rule. Ways to conduct yourself. Follow the rules, and you won't have any problem. If you break the rules,
Will not fly.
you will be fired or made to stay after school for an hour and just sit because you broke the rule. The way you're supposed to conduct yourself, the way you are supposed to act, the rules.
Declaration. Rules, declaration.
Declaration, not decoration. Declaration. Declaration.
Declaration.
Declaration. To declare is to state. To declare is to say something specific. I declare, from now on, anyone late for class must turn around and leave. That is a declaration, a statement of actual fact. In America, you have the Declaration of Independence. We are free from England. That's it. We're free. Rule number 1, don't talk in class. That's the first rule. Rule number 2, and rule number 22, and rule number 46. I'll get to those later. But rule number 1, don't talk in class. The way to conduct something, the rules. Do this, do that, and do this. Criticize.
Discuss.
Discuss, but how?
DASCU.
Well, yes, discuss, right, but
Explain.
criticize does not just mean discuss.
Comment.
Explain it. Explain.
Criticize is to find fault with something. Your English is terrible. I think you're the worst student in the class. Please leave. He leaves. Oh, what happened? The teacher criticized my English.
Comment.
Comment.
Comment? Strong negative comment. A comment, I could say, oh, the weather's nice. He's commenting on the weather. Oh, the classroom is very, very well maintained. That's a comment, a statement. To criticize is to make a comment, yes, to say something, but in a negative way. You're going to have to start to improve. Your English is terrible. Definitely, you should have known the meaning of those words. I went over them 3 times, and you haven't bothered to study them or look them over at all. Please, improve. Criticize. Find fault with for some reason.
It seems same gossip. Gossip.
What?
Gossip. Gossip.
Oh, no. Gossip. No, not necessarily. Gossip can be anything. Did you hear what happened with that guy?